Hey guys, I'm at Gas X Chop Shop in 10 Mile, Tennessee with Mr. Tim Dixon. Tim is eating supper. And I asked him could I come over here and do a few videos just because I haven't been here in a while. And I really do enjoy coming here. Tim's a good friend of mine and I'm proud to have him for a friend. And he said, sure, Jimmy, just come on. He said, I'm going to eat supper. And I said, that's fine. But thought I'd show you this 1956 Chevy truck. This truck belongs to GM TIM38 on YouTube. GM TIM38. His name is Brian, so I'm going to refer to him as Brian from here on out. But you need to subscribe to his channel, GM TIM38. This belongs to him, and Tim is doing some metal work for him. I don't really know much more than that. It's as you can tell, the motor's been swapped. Anyway, Tim's doing metal work. It's LS powered. Brian is going to put his own touches on this truck. It's a really cool truck. It's got a lot of unique features on it. I'm just kind of looking at it. Tim is putting all new cab corners in. He's got to finish that. I don't know if Brian is going to go with patina style. I honestly don't know. He's kind of like me on some things. I mean, you get something in your head and then you might see something on Marketplace or something, and the next thing you know, you've changed your mind. That's how I am. I enjoy looking at other people's stuff. Tim told me he's still got to do all this. He's just got it tacked in, he said. But there's been a lot of work done to this truck. This was Tim's wife's, Angie's truck. Angie. Her name is Gas X Girl Friday. She's working on the interior on this truck. So like I said, if you'd like to keep up with this truck and the progression, you'll have to go to GM TIM38 on YouTube and subscribe. As of this video, I mean, I don't know when you're seeing it, but as of this video, my 66 C10 truck is over there. And then I'll be bringing it over here to Tim to do some metal work. So Tim stays busy all the time. So I'm going to try to convince him to get right on it, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. As you can see, everything's been changed. And this is a poor representation because it's been sandblasted and it's got baking soda and stuff all over it. That's what you're seeing. But Brian has an idea, I think, what he's going to do with it. I think it'd be a pretty cool old truck. I've had several of these trucks like this, 55, 60, well, 57s mostly. 57s. I've had several. I think I've had 5, I believe. And I always put these things on too, these windshield visor things. I just think they're so cool. But I think it's going to be a cool old truck. When Brian gets done playing with it, whatever he's doing, I told him the other day when I was talking to him on the phone, he was saying that Tim was working on his truck, and you know, I talk to Brian every now and again, and I told him, I said, I'm scared to death I'm going to wind up with this truck. I just love this model truck. This is a 56, I think I said that. But Brian has better doors for it, and going to get, I think Brian told me he's getting new fenders for it, new front fenders. So the bed's out back. I'll show you that here in just a minute. But I think it's going to be a pretty cool old truck. Really, I do. It's already got the look. And if you've been watching my videos, you've seen this truck several times. The truck's set for a while, but I think Brian can work through all that. coilovers. It's going to be a pretty cool truck. I was telling, I think in one of the last videos I done of this truck, this glass is shattered, and I was telling Brian, I said, you know, I kind of like that look, the shattered glass look. And I said, if it's mine, I'd probably just keep it. And he said, it'd be my luck. He said, driving it and hit a big bump and the whole thing just come crashing down. And he's probably right. Probably not a good thing to keep that in there, but I don't think that glass is very expensive. Looks like just flat glass. Now you get into the windshield, you've got another story. Let me show you the bed real quick. Brian has a different fenders, and I don't know what all Brian has. I just talk to him every now and again, and you know, just talking about my 66 or whatever. It's over there at his garage, and here's the bed on this truck, sitting out here. Thought I'd show you before it gets completely dark here in a few minutes, but Brian's got new fenders of these. Not new, but good used ones is what I'm trying to say. So he's going to be swapping them out. It won't have the tire, spare tire place in the fender. You can see where the exhaust comes out. Wooden bed, barn wood. I think that's cool. Tim and Corey, well, me too, I helped them put barnwood in my, oh my goodness, my 57 Chevy truck, Charlie. It turned out beautiful. But anyway, this bed goes with that truck I just showed you in there. And I think it's going to be interesting to see what Brian does with it once Tim gets done with all the metal work. Angie is doing, I think I mentioned this, she's doing I'll go back inside, guys. It's cold out here and I'm kind of shaking just a little. But wore the wrong clothing. I'm in short pants and short sleeve shirt. But I think it's going to be interesting to see what the old truck looks like when Brian gets done with it. Now, I know Tim's going to get done eating here in a minute, and he'll be out here working on it. So I guess I'll end the video here. I appreciate y'all watching, and let me know what you think about this 1956 Chevy truck. Short bed, factory short bed, step side bed truck. I'm just glad, you know, that someone saved it. You know, it's easy to, a lot of people crush them. A lot of people just junk them, part them out. I'm glad, you know, this belonged to Tim and Angie. You know, Tim put the motor and stuff in it and done a lot of extensive work to the front and to the rear. And, you know, I'm just glad to see one saved. Now, y'all might think, boy, that's a rough old truck. But I'm telling you guys, these trucks bring a lot of good money. And the part that's real expensive on this truck is the engine, transmission, and all the underneath stuff that's been done to this truck. That's the expensive part. I think Brian's going to have a lot of fun with it. And, you know, like I said, I'm scared I'm going to wind up with it. Oh, my goodness. I see a lot of potential here. I really do. A lot of all the hard stuff, to me, the expensive stuff is done, in my opinion. I mean, there's still, yeah, you still got to spend some money on it, but I think it's well on the way to being a pretty sharp old truck here when Brian puts his touch on it. It's funny, sometimes a car or a truck, sometimes it has to go through 2 or 3 different owners in order to, you know, get perfected out or whatever, or, you know, get the final results of someone's dream. And I think this one has all the right look to it. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think. And, you know, I'm kind of into these. I've had, like I said, 5 of them, and wouldn't mind having another one of these days. But, man, they're just so high now. A person can't hardly afford them when you're like me on a fixed income. So, Guess I'll just stick. Well, square bodies are high too. Dadgum, I see them on Marketplace. Everything's going up, isn't it? That's my point. You're watching Primer at its Best. If you'd like and subscribe to the channel, I sure would appreciate it. If you would check me out on Facebook, Primer at its Best, and Instagram, Primer at its Best. I got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. And I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. Y'all let me know what you think about this 56 Chevy truck. And don't forget to check out Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop on Facebook. Axe is spelled A-X-E. I'm sure Tim will post some pictures, and if not more. And don't forget to check out my buddy GM TIM38 if you'd like to keep up with this and get his take on it. God bless each and every one of y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. And I thank you for watching the video. Be sure to tell your family and friends, like and subscribe to all of us. God bless y'all. See y'all later.